A few weeks back, I talked about a prophecy that is being fulfilled right now in real time, and the prophecy I was referring to is Daniel 11:36, where it tells us how the king will do according to his will. All we have to do is objectively look at the first 2 months of Donald Trump's second term to see how he has literally done whatever he wanted in almost every single area. The executive orders came fast and furious, and no one was going to stop him. Now I want to talk about a different prophecy that is also being fulfilled, only instead of giving you the Bible verse right up front, I'm going to first read a dozen news headlines from over the past few weeks and see if you can guess which prophecy I'm referring to. Trump freezes U.S. law banning bribery of foreign officials. Trump administration orders Consumer Protection Agency to stop work, closes building. Justice Department orders charges against NYC Mayor Eric Adams dismissed. SEC halts fraud prosecution of Chinese national who sent Trump millions. State Department halts global air pollution monitoring program. U.S. drops lawsuit against shelter provider alleging sexual abuse of migrant kids. Trump agencies drop dozens of Biden-era cases against crypto, other companies. USAID official tells staffers, shred and burn your documents. Trump administration eyes cuts to Justice Department Public Corruption Unit. Pentagon closing offices focused on reducing civilian casualties. People are paying millions to dine with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago. U.S. Justice Department cuts database tracking federal police misconduct. I'll stop there, although I could have easily come up with 50 more of these type of headlines. This should be enough to give you an idea of what verse I'm referring to. That verse is Daniel 8:25, which talks about how the Antichrist will cause deception to prosper. Here it is first in the King James. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. The verse is a bit more clear in the Holman Christian Standard Bible. He will cause deceit to prosper through his cunning and by his influence, and in his own mind he will make himself great. He will destroy many in a time of peace. He will even stand against the prince of princes, yet he will be shattered not by human hands. The Antichrist causing deceit to prosper makes perfect sense, of course, because he is all about deception, even to the point where he has deceived Christians into thinking that he is a defender of the faith. But here is why all of this matters. The verse about making deceit to prosper reinforces the fact that in the Antichrist kingdom, deception and money will be intertwined. Remember, the Bible directly connects the love of money to evil. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil, for which some have strayed from the faith in their greediness and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. In the Antichrist kingdom, it becomes easier to make money through deception. In essence, during the last days, it won't matter what you say or do as long as you can get away with it and make yourself money. Deception will be a lucrative business. There may be no better example of how deception is a lucrative business than with today's prosperity gospel teachers who have wormed their way into the church. They will promise you the moon if only you send them your money. Check out what Paula White recently said, for example. She is Trump's White House faith advisor, if you don't know. White is urging her followers to send her ministry $1,000 before Easter in order to release 7 specific supernatural blessings. Here's a short video clip.
And I believe that when you honor God on Passover, starting on April 12th at sundown through Good Friday on the 18th and concluding on Easter Sunday, you can receive these 7 supernatural blessings for you and your house. According to Exodus 23, God will assign an angel to you. He'll be an enemy to your enemies. He'll give you prosperity. He'll take sickness away from you. He will give you long life. He'll bring increase in inheritance, and he'll give a special year of blessing. You're not doing this to get something, but you're doing it in honor to God, realizing what you can receive.
For your special Passover offering of $1,000 or more as the Holy Spirit leads, you will also receive the beautiful 10-inch Waterford Crystal Cross. Don't miss your moment to release 7 supernatural blessings and provision into your life.
The prosperity gospel is the religion of the Antichrist. It doesn't matter what you say or what you promise. It's not about truth. It's about prosperity, aka money. The prosperity gospel makes deception great again. And this connection between money and deception will even come down to the mark of the beast, where everyone will need to take his mark if they want to buy and sell. Which means, if you want to make money, you will need to show that your allegiance is with the Antichrist. Making deceit to prosper has a purpose behind it. It is intended to get us to love money more and more, to make it our God.